Hey everybody, Brett from AstartesGaming here, back with another episode of our RimWorld Warhammer 40k Let's Play. So, I've just been doing a little bit of housekeeping, I guess, off camera. We are expanding to the north still. These bedrooms are sort of furnished, and so we're moving people out of the barracks and into here. We're still short a few beds. Never mind the ones that are unknown, those actually do belong to people. They are just the beds of the people that are often away on missions. So, for example, this one belongs to Graith, and that one I don't remember who it belongs to, but it's one of our away team. I would have to go through here, and I think it's Skinner. Yeah, I think that one belongs to Skinner. So I should probably give that back to him. Damn it! I'll have to check and make sure, because I don't remember. It doesn't look like he has a bed down there. So it must be? Yeah, I can't think of who else that would belong to. I think it's Citra and Skinner, actually, right? Because you guys are a couple? Yeah, so I guess it belongs to Citra and Skinner. So let's give them their bed back. Where are they? There's Citra, and Skinner was right underneath her. Okay. So we're probably not going to take them on the next mission anyways, so it's fine to get them set back up. Let's get the clock moving a little bit, but we're going to need to set up for our next mission. And our next mission is going to be a pretty intense one. So we're going to go to the Outpost here and destroy it. From there, because when we decide to go on, say, this little trip here, we're basically going to the Outpost. So my thought is, why not just kill two birds with one stone? We'll go to the Outpost, we'll clear it. Assuming there's nobody in, dire straits after that, everybody's fine, health-wise. We'll go directly from there to this item cache. And then we'll grab that, and then we'll just travel back home. And we'll actually be essentially retracing our steps. So I think that's the most efficient way to do that. Because again, we're going here anyways. So we may as well just combine this into one mission. That said, whoops. We need to send a slightly larger party than usual because we're going into, an outpost as opposed to, just showing up somewhere that may or may not have enemies. So I think we're going to bring at least 6 or 7, which does concern me slightly because obviously we are leaving the base quite exposed. But we did just have a raid, so I don't know how soon we'll be getting another one. Also, if we can get some of this armor finished, we'll have more people capable of defending the base, which would be great. There's also a helmet kicking around here somewhere. It's in Cashin's room. So, Havel, when you're done with that, why don't you go equip this? And you may notice that Mirage and Garvel are wearing their Commissar coats. The coats are still unfinished, but because I was doing some modding for the RimWorld War series, especially going into like the XML files and editing code so that I could change around item slots, I went ahead and I fixed the temperature ratings on these. So this does +5 to heat, -15, nearly -16 to cold. So it's actually not making their heat insulation worse anymore, which is what I believe was intended. That's how most stuff in this game works. And so these are wearable now because they don't drop our heat tolerance so low that they can't survive out in the heat. Now that said, their heat tolerance isn't great. The armor is doing a lot more for them. That's giving us a +10 and a -30. So the armor is pretty good temperature-wise. The coat's not so much, but I am going to give them some Commissar armor eventually that will help with that. Okay, so is there anything else before we get started? I don't think so. So let's keep things moving. I have to decide who I want to bring. For now, I need to probably give people their beds back. So Bragg, you should be there with Zima. Remy, you should be back over here with Zarena. Remy, there you are, literally last. And then Graith, this is your bed. Wherever she is. Oh. Already assigned, okay. Fair enough. I think that's everybody. We'll know as soon as people start sleeping on the floor, so we'll have to keep an eye out for that. But it looks like... oh, there's another helmet there as well. It looks like, for the most part, everybody has somewhere to sleep. And, again, ideally, we want to get everybody cleared out of here. So we are going to need more bedrooms. Now, those are being worked on over here. We just need to get this area finished, and that's been a slow process, to say the least. But we're getting there. We are getting there. Did I mess up on the construction of this? I think I did. I'm going to have to move that. That should be one forward, because these should be embrasures, but they're not. So yeah, those should be embrasures, and we should have an airlock set up like this. And eventually we're going to want to probably do it there. Something like that. Daniel's visiting the grave of somebody he's never met. Okay. So I think as soon as morning comes back around, we're going to go ahead and set out. Oh, we already dealt with them. So my thinking is probably Zima, Bragg, Remy, because they have our carapace armor, so they're our best fighters. I could give Remy a net gun. We are going to be facing human enemies, at least at the outpost. So it might be worth trying to take a few alive. I don't know that I really want to, though, because they are going to slow us down. So maybe we'll just keep him with the las gun he currently has. But anyways, it's going to be those three. We'll probably bring Virya. Whoops. Completely missed my click there. So Virya, who is a pretty solid combatant, although apparently not carrying a weapon. What's up with that? Where did your weapon go? Did we take yours? Maybe Remy has it. Maybe that's why she doesn't have a weapon. You don't have a melee weapon either, though. Huh. I don't know what happened with that. But we can definitely fix that. Yeah, maybe we'll give Remy his net gun. His Weber, sorry. Or we could take Cashin's las gun. Let's see, Zarena, we could bring you. You're a pretty good shot. Azrin's pretty good as well. Not nearly as good, though. Definitely going to bring Graith, our sniper. She has her Exodus sniper now, just like Reyna does. Reyna doesn't have the proper armor and stuff yet, though, so she has to stay here and help defend. But that was, let's see, 1, 2... well, hold on, keep things moving. 1, 2, 3. And then 4, 5, 6. I think those 6 will be good enough. I'm wary of bringing anybody else because the base will be extremely vulnerable if we bring too many people. How is his armor coming along? Still got a ways to go. I wouldn't mind another couple las guns. We have this ceramite. I don't think we have enough components. We might, because I did buy some. Yeah, I'm going to queue up like 1 or 2. Just because I would really like more las guns to distribute. Again, I want that to be our default weapon, and so we need as many as we can get. And then, eventually, even for people like Halleck that aren't really combatants, I'd rather give him a las pistol than this. And for my commissars, even though they aren't particularly good at shooting, I'd like to give them like a bolt pistol or something. I guess I could give them las pistols, but a bolt pistol is a little bit more fitting lore-wise. That's going to take research, though. I don't think we have access to that quite yet. There's the long las. That's another sniper rifle option for us. There's the melt-a-gun. We've got a lot of stuff queued up, but I don't recall where the bolt pistol was in that mix. So we'll need to kind of pan around here, see if we can find it. Stormbolter. Bolt pistol, there it is. I guess we'll add that to the list. I've got, again, quite a few 40k things queued up. But that's something that we obviously might want. By the way, guys, while we're waiting for people to finish sleeping and wake up, I'm going to pan out really quickly here just to make sure nobody's sleeping on the ground. So it looks like I did get everybody's beds assigned. Do you not have a bed, Tao? No, Tao doesn't have a bed. Well, Tao, you can have one of these. Let's see. There you go. Okay, so there's more people without beds than I thought. But anyways, as I was about to say, I have downloaded, but not yet installed, a oil refinery mod. So that's going to help us with our chem fuel situation. It's pretty cool. You can build like oil derricks and stuff. And so I'm looking forward to using it. I don't know what it requires in terms of labor, but that could be another job for our colonists as well. So I think that'll be interesting. And there might have been another one, but I don't remember what it was. Okay, so people are starting to wake up. As soon as they're all awake, we'll go ahead and start setting up this mission. We have time. This is going to be here indefinitely, and this one we have a little under a week. And we're just going to knock it out now, because again, we are kind of making a pit stop, and we don't know how long we're going to be there, so this gives me a little bit of leeway, but it still allows me to take care of it in one trip. I don't like that your coat is a different color. I'm probably going to dismantle that coat or destroy it or something and make all of them out of whatever this one is. This one I think was better temperature-wise as well, so dromedary leather. Plus 5.3. Yours is ostrich leather, and it's plus 2.6. Yeah, so are they both good quality? Because that obviously could affect things. Yeah, so the quality is the same. This is just a better material, and it doesn't mess with the colors like that one does. So, yeah, I don't see any reason why we shouldn't do that. We actually have plenty of dromedary leather, too, if I'm not mistaken. Plenty of elkite, actually. That would be a good material to use. Breakdown, I don't really care about that. This area is getting real full. I need to find a new place to store my silver. And let's see, did that get built? Oh good, the trade beacon's built. So I can start trading the silver more easily as well. And we're getting our lights put down along this hallway. I queued up lights all around here, but it's going to take them a little while. Okay, so now that everybody's awake, let's start calling people up. So Zima and Bragg, I need you over here. Remy, do me a favor. Well, just come over here. We're going to keep him with the last gun. Virya, where's Cashin at? Cashin, I need you to drop your gun. Virya, I need you to go grab it. And then you are pretty good at melee combat, so what do we have here? When you're done with that, go equip Orc Choppa as your sidearm. And then Zarena, you're already equipped. As soon as you're done eating, I'll call you up. I should have let Virya finish eating. Graith, I need you over here as well. Okay, so everybody move out. And we'll get ready to go. Alright, everybody is here. So, we're going to go ahead and start loading people inside. We'll let Bragg drive as usual. He shouldn't be there, but okay. Zima, Remy, Zarena, Virya, Graith. Virya, why didn't you get in? There we go. Okay, so that should be everybody inside. Now then, let's jump out to the world map. Where, hold on. Let's go back. You should not have anything in your inventory. That's my mistake. So let's ditch all that real quick. Hopefully that Fire Warrior corpse didn't go bad. And unforbid anything in this area. Spoils in less than a day. Hopefully we can get him refrigerated in time. But yeah, I need to... It's going to be a real pain in the ass to do. I need to unforbid this stuff because we're going to need to bring that pemmican with us. Whoops. Don't do that. What was underneath it? Kibble. Okay. More pemmican. Make sure that rail rifle gets moved. Yeah, make sure all this gets hauled. Ooh, a bunch of batteries too. Forgot about all that. I can't believe I just left it in there. Okay. Why are you two the operators? There should only be one and it should have been Bragg, but whatever. So that's empty now. We can go ahead and start our caravan. We'll be bringing the APC. And then let's see here. We're going to need... It's about a 3-day trip. So what if I took all of this pemmican? It's not going to be enough. What if we took all of that pemmican? 3.2. You might just have to take all the pemmican. Which makes me nervous. It's going to take us a long time to make this back up. But that will be enough food. Hopefully we have leftovers, and we can reallocate those after we get back. And then we're going to need to bring some medicine. I'm going to do what I did last time and bring a little bit of extra herbal medicine rather than just a tiny bit of regular medicine. So let's see. I'll bring like 25 or something. That seems like a decent number. I really wish the APC didn't lag the game so bad when I was trying to do this. Come on, just let me type. 25. Come on, come on, come on. There we go. Hopefully it didn't go twice. 72, yeah. No, I just want 25. Work with me here, game. Okay, and then finally, with that taken care of, we just need to add a bit of chem fuel. We're going to do enough for one full tank, plus whatever's already in there. That should be more than enough. So, with that done, let's go ahead and... Oh, we need to configure this. I believe we want to be heading... Ah, crap. I already forgot. I think it's southwest. Let's just do that, and we'll see how it goes. I'm pretty sure that's right, though. Because I think the roads to our south. We have 3.3 days of food. I measured this. It was like 2.8. Obviously, we might be there a little bit longer because we're going to be out of the vehicle fighting. But generally, when we do that, we can loot quite a bit of food, so... I think going over just slightly will be more than enough. And it looks like I was right. Although I think southeast might have been faster. Because that's going to put us like here. Which may or may not put us on the road. So we might have to actually travel to the road before we can move. Southeast would have put us directly on it. Which might have been preferable. But oh well. Too late now. So you guys go ahead and do your thing. What are you doing? I have no idea, but they should be grabbing stuff. I think they're grabbing whatever's on the ground there. Right? Are you going to move? Forming caravan wandering. Why are you wandering? There we go. Good old draft toggle fixed it. Grabbing some medicine. Grabbing some pemmican. Gonna need to make a lot more of that. Luckily we have plenty of meat. It's just a matter of actually doing it. What are you doing? You're making more pemmican? Okay, good. Good, good, good. That should be happening pretty much constantly at this point. Because we have the materials. We just need to actually do it. Let's see. Is there room in the freezer? There's at least one slot. Citra, do me a favor. It's more important that you haul that corpse right now. Otherwise that corpse will spoil and be of no use to us. Because we want some Fire Warrior furniture. And maybe some Fire Warrior flavored kibble for the animals. So, yeah, we don't want to just leave that corpse to rot. Especially after going through the trouble to haul it. Okay, caravan's ready. Let's pause. And we'll jump out to the world map where we can select you. Yeah, unfortunately, we wanted to be here. Oh well. You are going to head to that outpost and attack it. That's going to take us 0.1 day. That's pretty good time. So the real time spent is going to be there to there. But that's fine. Now, I've been looking at Daniel, and Daniel has a bad back, so eventually... Oh, we got a self-tamed ostrich. I think we're just going to slaughter it then. I don't really have a use for an ostrich. I won't do it yet. How about that? Not yet. Maybe later. Combat supplier. Oh, we want to talk to them. Okay. Yaris, I don't care what you're doing right now. I need you to go... Oh, actually, you're pretty close by. That's good. Go talk to the combat supplier. They might have the turrets that we're looking for. They also might buy a lot of this crap that we have. Okay. Oh, they've got power weapons. I like the look of that. Alright, first of all, keeping all the shells we have because they might be useful. I don't need spears and junk like that, so we can get rid of that. Ceramite longsword, not going to keep it. This is just taking up space in my stockpiles, so we'll get rid of those. Pump shotgun can go as well. Sniper rifle, I'm going to keep the good quality one because those are still fairly decent weapons, all things considered. It's just that the Exodus ones are obviously far better. Beam targeter is going to stay. The Molotovs will stay. Let's see. Crack grenades, we'll keep those. The traitor grenades are going to have to go. And all the Tau weapons can go. So the burst cannon, the pulse rifles, the ion rifle. And, oh, we have a bunch of orc weapons that they might want as well. Yeah, unload those too. We're obviously way over, but I'm banking on being able to buy something really expensive from them. Let's see. We've got a Carapace helmet and standard guard helmet. Might be worth grabbing those. I mean, I may as well. It just saves me time building or crafting them. So we'll grab those. Tempted to grab the armor vest because we can layer that under our vests or our flak armor, I believe. I'm going to try it. So we'll snag one of those. And then let's see. They had a lot of weapons. Did they have any las guns? Looks like mostly melee stuff. It might be worth buying medicine from them too. Yeah, we'll buy all their medicine. We'll buy all their components. That stuff is always useful. A lot of power weapons. I don't really want a power... I wouldn't mind like a power sword, necessarily. But I want Imperial weapons, and they really don't have any. Most of this stuff is Xenos stuff. Is there anything else? They have a plasma pistol. That's kind of interesting. Nothing is jumping out at me. I mean, like, this is a really good weapon. Like, insanely good. It might be worth doing. It's interesting that the adamantium one isn't more expensive than the steel one, given that this is probably going to hit considerably harder. Let's see. DPS is 17.4. Steel is, yeah. So it's about 5 damage per second better. I'll take it, because we need to do something to balance this out. And later on when we have Space Marines, we can give them that power axe. What else? What else? Auto pistol, no. I might just have to hold on to some of these Eldar weapons, because I don't want to give them too much stuff. I mean, I'd rather have the silver than the alien weapons, because these are counting against us at their full value, which is 5,000 and something. Whereas if we... Wait, which one did I do? Okay, so we did the burst cannon. So that's worth 5,200. We're selling it for 1,500. So the silver that we'll get from this is going to count against us far less than the actual rifle itself in terms of raids and whatnot. That's partly why that last Tyranid raid was so nasty. It's because we had so much valuable crap sitting around. And we obviously don't want that. I mean, we want to have valuables. We just don't want to have so many of them that it's putting a giant target on our back. We could buy EMP grenades. I've been told that they're effective against Necrons, so that might be worthwhile. We could buy more Molotovs too, but I'm not using any of that stuff, so it seems like a waste of silver. Let's see. You have more fire foam shells. That's the last thing I care about, though. I can't believe they didn't have any Imperial weapons, except for this plasma pistol, and any of the turrets that we've been looking for. Because they're supposed to have the turrets. Some of the turrets can't be crafted. They can only be purchased, and they're supposed to be purchased from weapons merchants and combat suppliers. But obviously that's not the case here. He doesn't have any. Well, I might just have to hang on to some of these, like that ion rifle. We'll get rid of the orc stuff, but I think we're gonna have to keep a lot of the Tau stuff. So that'll net me a good little amount of silver. I wish they had something to balance this out better with. I mean, I guess I could buy this and then give them another Tau weapon. Another couple Tau weapons. That'll get us closer. Actually, if we keep those and do this... 18 versus... Oops. Wait, no, don't... I don't want that. No, wait, yeah, do sell those, please. Sell that. Now I'm confused. Are we buying... Yeah, we're buying that. I do not want to buy those. Clear that. Add this. Okay, there we go. Fixed. Yeah, that's about as close as we're going to get. I can... I actually can't add anything else. Everything that we could sell has pretty much been thrown in here. There's a few other things I could add, but it's not going to make any significant difference. So I think we will just go ahead and leave it at that. That's still a pretty good amount of silver. We're clearing out a good bit of our inventory. We're hanging on to a couple of Tau weapons, but you know, it's 2 versus all the weapons that we have so far. So I think that's worth doing. Yars can go back to making pemmican, and let's swing over to here. And we should see that stuff landing shortly. Like so. And hopefully somebody can haul that inside for us. Especially the valuable stuff. Is there anybody around? Reyna, I appreciate that, but could you do me a favor and haul these various things inside so that they don't deteriorate? The silver should be fine out there, but the components, yeah, the components will deteriorate too. So we need to get those under cover of something. Oh, and the medicine. Right. All that needs to get moved. Just dump it over here or something. That's totally fine. How are you guys doing here? About halfway there. That's good. And I need somebody with flak armor to try this on. Maybe Citra, since she's like right here. Well, I guess Reyna's doing it all at once. That's totally fine. It's just gonna have to... I'm gonna have to be patient until she's, you know, done. But yeah, I would like to see if we can actually use those. Do me a favor. Go ahead and just dump this on the ground. As long as they're indoors, that's fine. And Halleck, do me a favor and just try to wear that right now. Okay, so it's one or the other, unfortunately. I was hoping we could double up like we can in the Star Wars mod, but it doesn't look like we can. Oh well, it was worth testing. You guys are almost there, so we can expect that to trigger any second. That's disappointing. I was really hoping we could actually layer some extra protection under our armor, but it doesn't look like we can. Maybe we can with the power armor and stuff, though. Maybe we can put those on our Space Marines to give them even more protection. All right, so generating a new map. Whoops, I tried to pause there. Okay, Caravan 1 has arrived. What are we looking at? This isn't too bad. We've faced similar just in our regular operations. They actually don't have any turrets, so that's pretty good. You've got Molotovs, so you're dangerous. And you have an LMG, so you're dangerous. You've got good range with that. But otherwise, it looks like it's just various small arms, most of which are pretty close range. Oh, actually, there's a sniper rifle. We'll have to keep an eye on him. So the question then becomes, where do we want to attack from? It might be best to set up out here. I wish I could see what the range of your gun is. But I want to set up just outside their range. That might be the best place to do it. My only concern is getting over there. So let's draft you. Move you this way. I wonder if it might be better to just unload and start fighting here. I might have to do that. Because I don't want to move too far and give them an opportunity to close the distance on us. Oh, you have an assault rifle. They're going to have some nasty weapons. Alright, unload. Unload everybody. Whoops. Okay, and then draft. Move to here. Okay, hold on. Bragg, I need you there. And really, Zima should be closer than that. So Remy, why don't you switch? Zarena, move up. You need to move over. And Virya, you can move up too. There you go. Okay, opening fire. We've already downed 3. Please stop shooting the ones that are already down. Oh my god, we destroyed them. Yeah, no prisoners, or, I mean, maybe prisoners, but no escapees. God, that was quick. Did we even take any return fire there? Graith, do me a favor. What's the range on your gun? Yeah, make sure Barry doesn't get out of here. So, who survived that? It looks like Vector did. Whoops. Criminal Kingpin. He's incapable of dumb labor, which is always something I absolutely hate. He's a xenophile and he's neurotic. He's pretty good at social. He could be good at building and mining. He's got some decent skills. Not the worst character I've seen. Bowman, the pilot, pretty good combatant. He's also a pyromaniac, so he's kind of out of the running there. Was there any others? Looks like everybody else died. So, don't know if I'm gonna bother with you, to be honest. Might consider grabbing Vector. And then, oh, Lucky's down there as well. Graith, can you hit Lucky? And I need you two to move up to here. We'll see if we can get any of them. You took too long. Alright. Graith, I need you firing there. Come on, don't let him escape. Damn. Landed a couple shots there, but didn't get the kill. Alright, so what's your health looking like? No immediate danger, actually. Ooh, brain damage from the hell gun, though. I don't think we're gonna be able to salvage any of this. Do me a favor and strip the guys that aren't unconscious. Or, excuse me, aren't dead. And is it worth grabbing their weapons? I don't know. Or, sorry, is it worth grabbing their... Yeah, their weapons. What was I saying? Maybe some of the better ones. I can just leave them forbidden, really. It doesn't make a difference. I don't think we're going to be here that long. So, Zima, I want you to go here. Did it say that we cleared this yet? I don't recall. Bragg, you're going to check that one. You can go about your business as well. Let's go ahead and unforbid the food so that we're eating this stuff and not our pemmican. Okay, claim that and then move in. Oh, there was a turret. Bragg, you might want to hide. Zima, come over here. Ah, damn it, Bragg. Please don't shoot Zima. Oh, Carapace armor's done. Oh, that was Carapace armor? Where is it? Okay. Just leave it there. Superior, even. What was yours? Good quality? We might give that to her eventually. For now, it's going to be Reyna's. Reyna will wear it until Zima comes back. And then they'll swap. Or maybe we'll give her, like, depending on what quality these... We might give her the normal one. Just because she's the newest. Virya, I need your help over here. Come on, that hell gun should just absolutely destroy that thing. There we go. Alright, Zima, get out of the way. There we go. All enemies defeated. Okay, quest complete. We get 2,000 silver for our trouble. Let's go ahead and claim this. And then why don't you move on in? See what's here. Fire foam popper. Uninstall that. We might take it with us. I don't really care about bringing any steel. I will steal these wood floors though. And if we could deconstruct the solar panels, that would be great. And then I think we're gonna claim and lift the batteries as well. Is there only the one? I think there's only one. Okay. So, unless there's like some compacted machinery around here, which it doesn't look like there is, I think that's about all we're going to do. Okay, so everybody should have plenty of work to do. Oh, right, you guys need to... Damn, you're like all torn up. We need to get those treated at some point. Could you maybe stop your own bleeding first? Oh, Zima, you can help out as well. Okay, so those are uninstalled. Now we just need to collect the wood. And I'm going to get as many of these as I can as well, because obviously wood is kind of a problem for us. I mean, not a huge one, but, you know, every bit that we can get helps. So any cacti that I see, or any trees that I see, we're going to go ahead and cut. Oh, there's actually quite a few right there. I don't know that we're going to have time for all that. Alright, so I think I'm going to go ahead and end the episode here. And I will finish all of this stuff off camera, and then we'll come back in the next episode on our way to the next destination, which I don't think is going to be a problem for us at all. We have 6 very capable fighters. One of them was very minorly injured, and only because the turret kind of got the drop on us. When we get back, though, we're going to need to complete some surgeries on Bragg to get rid of these scars. Neither of them are very bad, but we may as well get rid of them. I didn't realize he had so many. We need to treat her scar too. We have DE surgeries installed, so there's no reason not to get rid of these things. They add up, and you know, all the little penalties here and there can definitely hamper your character's effectiveness. So we need to make sure we grab, as long as they're on the ground, we'll be able to take them with us. So I'm not going to worry about stockpiling anything. We're not going to be here long enough. They'll deteriorate slightly, but it's not that big a deal. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I had a great time playing some RimWorld with you, and I look forward to seeing you guys back here for the next episode.